Jai Shri Mataji. We all will bow down at Shri Mataji's lotus feet and then take बंधन. श्री माता जी के चरणों में नतमस्तक होकर प्रणाम करेंगे और फिर बंधन लेंगे. महामंत्र और श्री गणेश मंत्र. श्री माता जी से हम हृदयपूर्वक प्रार्थना करेंगे। श्री माता जी, आप कृपया हमारे चित्त में आइए। श्री माता जी, प्लीज कम इन आवर अटेंशन। अपना लेफ्ट हैंड श्री माता जी की तरफ रखेंगे और राइट हैंड अपने लेफ्ट हार्ट पर रखेंगे। लेफ्ट हैंड टुवर्ड्स श्री माता जी, राइट हैंड ऑन आवर हार्ट। श्री माता जी, आपकी कृपा से मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ। मैं ये मन, बुद्धि, अहंकार और प्रति अहंकार, ये विचार और ये भावनाएं नहीं हूँ। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ। श्री माता जी, बाय योर ग्रेस आई एम द प्योर स्पिरिट। आई एम नॉट दिस बॉडी, दिस माइंड, दिस थॉट्स, दिस इमोशंस। आई एम नॉट दिस ईगो एंड सुपर ईगो। आई एम द प्योर स्पिरिट। अब अपना राइट हैंड लेफ्ट विशुद्धि चक्र पे रखेंगे और अपनी गर्दन को, सर को थोड़ा दाईं तरफ मोड़ेंगे। We'll put our right hand on our left Vishuddhi chakra and put our head towards the right side. श्री माता जी, मैं पूर्णतया निर्दोष हूँ। श्री माता जी, I am not guilty for anything. अपना राइट हैंड अपने फ्रंट आज्ञा चक्र पे रखेंगे और गर्दन को नीचे की तरफ झुकाएंगे. We'll put our right hand on our front Agya Chakra and bend our head forward little bit. Shri Mataji, I have forgiven everyone, including myself. श्री माता जी, मैंने स्वयं को और सभी को पूर्णतया क्षमा कर दिया. अपना राइट हैंड बैक आज्ञा चक्र पे ले जाएंगे और गर्दन को ऊपर की तरफ मोड़ेंगे. We'll put our right hand on the back Agya Chakra and put our head little backward. श्री माता जी, जाने अनजाने में परमात्मा के विरुद्ध, आत्मा के विरुद्ध हमारे से जो भी कार्य हुए हैं उसके लिए हमें क्षमा कर दीजिए. श्री माता जी, knowingly or unknowingly, if we have done anything against the spirit or against God Almighty, please forgive us. अब अपना राइट हैंड अपनी अंगुलियों को पीछे करते हुए अपने सर के ऊपर सहस्त्रार पे रखेंगे. We'll stretch our fingers and put our right hand on the सहस्त्रार. धीरे धीरे हम क्लॉकवाइज 7 बार घुमाएंगे. We'll press on the Sahasrara and rotate our hand clockwise 7 times. सर को सामने की तरफ थोड़ा झुकाएंगे. We'll bend our head forwards little bit. Shri Mataji, please establish our self-realization. Please give us doubtless awareness. श्री माता जी, हमारे आत्म साक्षात्कार को स्थापित कीजिए. हमें निर्विकल्प समाधि की स्थिति दीजिए. अभी दोनों हाथ नीचे लाके अपनी गोद में श्री माता जी की तरफ रखेंगे। We'll put both the hands towards श्री माता जी। कुछ देर हम निर्विचार स्थिति में रहेंगे। We'll stay in thoughtless awareness for some time. अब हम श्री माता जी की अमृतवाणी सुनेंगे।
तो ये चीज़ों को समझना चाहिए कि श्री कृष्ण की जो लीला है, उस लीला में सौष्ठव है, उसमें माधुर्य है, उसमें इस तरह की गंदगी नहीं है कि जिसको देखते साथ लगता है ये क्या चले आ रहे हैं सामने से, 4 तरह के बाल रंगा करके, ऐसा बड़ा सा चश्मा पहन करके, जैसे एक खूंखार इंसान आपके ऊपर चला। उनके अंदर सौष्ठव, उनके ड्रेस में देखिए पीताम्बर पहनते थे। हमारे यहाँ कितने लोग पीताम्बर पहनेंगे यहाँ बताइए, जो कृष्ण पहनते, क्योंकि वो तो पीताम्बर पहनने से तो कहेंगे अरे बाप रे हम तो बिल्कुल देहाती हो गए, कोई नहीं पीताम्बर। और वो मुकुट लगाते थे तो भी मोर मुकुट लगाते, मोर का मुकुट उसको लगा लेते, क्योंकि थे तो भगवान ही, तो उनको मुकुट चढ़ाना तो मोर का लगा लेते। लेकिन अपने यहाँ बुफा बना लेते हैं बताइए, और आदमी लोग और क्या क्या तमाशे कर रहे हैं, इसका क्या फ़ायदा, क्या फ़ायदा। जो असलियत पे आदमी को रहना चाहिए। पहली चीज़ ये है कि अपने को ये समझ लेना चाहिए कि हमें असलियत है, असलियत इंसान की जो है वो बहुत रुचिकर और सुंदर होती है। और जो ऐसी फालतू चीज़ों के पीछे में जब आदमी जाता है तो उसका जो रूप है वो विद्रूप हो जाता है, ऐसे एकदम विद्रूप हो जाता है। मैंने देखा बहुत बहुत बड़े बड़े आदमियों की बीवियों को और बहुत सारे आदमियों को कि एक साहब आए, बड़ा अपने को डैंडी शैंडी बना करके यहाँ पहन करके आए हमारे घर, आपसे बता रहे हैं, और वो बड़ा अपने को सोच रहे थे पता नहीं क्या बन गया हुआ। तो हमारे यहाँ कुछ अंग्रेज़ वंग्रेज़ आए हुए थे, तो उन्होंने सोचा तो बेरर है, तो उनके हाथ में उन्होंने अपने सारे ग्लास वास पकड़े। अब वो अपने को बड़ा लगा के टाई वाई लगा के आए। मैंने कहा लीजिए, इन राजा महाराजों का सब हाल ही खराब हो गया है, बड़े बन के आए थे वहां से, और इनको उन्होंने सबने वो पकड़वा दिया। तो मैंने कहा कि भाई विचारों को ऐसी पकड़वा दिया उन्होंने। ये एक दिन मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ, मैं एक पार्टी में गई थी, तो वहाँ एक अम्बासडर साहब हिंदुस्तान के बड़े अंग्रेज बन के आए थे। तो मैंने सोचा कि कोई निग्रो विग्रो होएगा, उसको भी बेरर बना के भेज दिया होगा, यहाँ पर कोई निग्रो है कि क्या है। तो उसको मैंने खुद ही ग्लास पकड़वा दी। तो ये दौड़े दौड़े, अरे क्या करती हो क्या करती हो, ये अपने अम्बासडर फलाने। मैंने कहा इतना कायदे से अपना बंद कॉलर का पहन करके कायदे के आते तो मैं कहती भी कि हिंदुस्तान के अम्बासडर आए हुए। ये इतनी वो टाई वाई लगा के आए, और वो भी खूब मोटी ऐसे ऐसी खुली हुई, बिल्कुल जैसे बेरर लोग लगा। मैंने कहा तमीज से कपड़े पहने। ऐसे इंग्लैंड में आप देखिए कि रानी का जब वो होता है पार्टी, तो वहाँ भी चलता है, ये सब अंग्रेजों से हमने सीखा हुआ फालतू का। तो वहाँ पर यह है कि टेल कोट आप पहन के आए, उसको वो क्या लाउंज शूट करते हैं। अब वो सबके पास तो होता नहीं, कोई रखता नहीं। तो वहाँ एक ब्रॉस ब्रदर्स करके है, मॉस ब्रदर्स। तो मॉस ब्रदर्स जो है वो सबको देते हैं कि आप ये हायर करते हैं। अब भैया अच्छे भले लोग सीधे नहीं चलते, टेढ़े टेढ़े चल रहे। मैंने कहा क्या वो तो कंफर्टेबली चल रहे हैं, उनको सब टाइट कपड़े कोई लटके हुए, किसी के यहाँ तक आ रहे हैं, कोई ढीले ढाले बिल्कुल जोकर बने हुए क्लाउन जैसे। मैंने कहा तो अच्छे भले लोग थे, कैसे लग रहे हैं। मुझे तो हंसी पे हंसी आती, पूरी समय मुझे हंसी आती है कि तुम्हें हंसी क्यों आ रही। मैंने कहा ये देखो क्लाउन, ये तो इतना अच्छा आदमी है, इसको क्या हो गया, क्लाउन जैसे बना चला। भगवान की कृपा से जब हम पहुंचे तब से अलाउड हो गया कि आप अपना नेशनल ड्रेस पहन के आए। तो मैंने कहा नहीं तो मैं तो आपके साथ चलती नहीं क्लाउन बन करके, मैं चलने नहीं वाली। ये भगवान की कृपा हो गई तब से ना। फिर उसमें अजीब अजीब लोग ड्रेस आते हैं, वैरायटीज आती हैं, कोई अजीब तरह का पहन के आते हैं, जिसको क्या आप अजीब तरह पर दिखने को तो मिलता है कि इनका नेशनल ड्रेस क्या है। वैरायटी से सौंदर्य आता है, सब अपने ट्रेडिशन की तरह से कपड़े पहनते हैं। उनके देश में जो ट्रेडिशन बनता है, अपने देश में भी जो कुछ ट्रेडिशन बने हैं वो भी इस हिसाब से ट्रेडिशन बने हैं कि जिससे हमारे देश में जो ज़रूरी चीज़ है, जिस तरह का ड्रेस पहना, वो धीरे धीरे वो ट्रेडिशन बांधते जाता है। जिस तरह का हमारे लिए शोभा देता है, उपयोगी है, उसको छोड़ के एकदम अंग्रेज जैसे कपड़े पहनने की क्या ज़रूरत है। और अंग्रेज जैसे पहनेंगे नहीं तो बिल्कुल जैसे वो बीच पे पहन के घूमते वैसे घूमे। दोनों चीज़ हमारे देश के लिए शोभा नहीं। हमारा देश का आदमी बहुत बड़ा प्रतिष्ठावान है, क्योंकि बड़े पूर्व जन्म के सुकृत से वो इस देश में पैदा। इनको पूर्व जन्म का कुछ मालूम ही नहीं, फिर उसके सुकृत का कौन बात करे। तुम्हारे तो पूर्व जन्म के इतने सुकृत हुए, इस देश में आप पैदा हुए, और इस देश में पैदा होने के बाद इसकी शान से रहना चाहिए। औरतों को भी चाहिए कि इसकी शान से रहे। देखिए आप हिंदुस्तानी ढंग से कपड़ा पहना शुरू करें, आपकी इज्जत होगी, लोग आपको पसंद करेंगे, आपको मानेंगे। महाराष्ट्र में इस मामले में लोग काफ़ी ये हैं, आसानी से अपना ड्रेस नहीं छूटता, आसानी से नहीं छूटता उनका। और देहातों में तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं, चाहे कुछ हो जाए देहात में बिल्कुल नहीं छूटता उनका ड्रेस। मैं ये कहती हूँ कि ट्रेडिशनल ड्रेस आप पहनिए, सब तरह के आप जेवर पहनिए, उसमें कोई हर्ज नहीं, क्योंकि अपने देश का ट्रेडिशन। और ये सारे जितने भी जेवर हैं, ये सारे एक एक चक्रों पे उसके शोभा के लिए बनाए, वो ठीक है। लेकिन आपको कोई ज़रूरत नहीं कि आप अंग्रेज़ों जैसे फ्रॉक पहन के घूमें और या उनके जैसे कपड़े पहने। हाँ, कभी आपको फॉर्मल इसमें पहना हो पहनिए, पर अधिकतर अपने ही देश का ड्रेस सहयोगियों को पहनना चाहिए, हर एक आदमी। जिस देश में रहो, अगर इंग्लैंड में गए तो इंग्लैंड जैसा ड्रेस पहनो। If you go to England, you can wear a dress like English, because now that dress, whichever has come traditionally to them, has come because that suits that country. When you come to India, dress up like India. If supposing if you have to wear 3-piece suit here with a tie, I don't know how many of you exist to go back. We'll have to just send back your suits. Can you think of 3-piece suits in India? It is so comfortable, you see, to be dressed up like the way the country is. And if it works out that you can keep up your dress here, you can, but you cannot. You know that very well. It is very suitable, comfortable dress that you have here. And it's better to have a comfortable dress here where the tradition has brought it to that level that you wear such and such dress. So what I'm trying to tell Indians that they need, now you all can say that you don't like Indian ladies wearing frocks, do you? Would like to have Indian ladies wearing frocks? That's it. So what I'm trying to tell them, that it doesn't suit you. Your face is different, your style is different. You should wear your own dress. Instead of we are trying to follow you in your dress, in your behavior, in living. Some British parliamentarians had come to my house to dinner. He said, yours is the only house we find is Indian, otherwise all the lords who have disappeared from England have come to India. I said, why? See, they have all the styles, the napkins, these, the bearers, everything done in that way. No thali, nothing you never see. The plates, the courses, and even in England you don't find these days. You see, very few people have courses and the converging, the spoons, forks, this, that, all things done in very meticulous way, just like the English. Imagine. How can you have Indian food in that fashion, can you? Imagine Indian food in courses. First you will get rasam. Then idli, then this, then that. And the Madrasis will say, Baba, get away from here. It's better to have plankton leaf than to have this coarse business. How can you eat Indian food like that? And with the chapatis, you see, they start the course in North Indian style, then first the chapatis, and with that only vegetables. Then with something else. You'll say, now we're fed up. I finished chapatis, you eat with everything, whatever you want. That's a choice you have. Now you start the courses here. This is the trouble, is that we do not understand the value of tradition in our country. We should understand the value of our traditions. In every country, we should understand the value of traditions. Whatever are good traditions are to be taken into consideration, are to be used by all the surgeons. As I told you that Krishna's main essence was to sacrifice the higher goal. No, just the other way. It's Krishna's style. It's Indian style. Is to sacrifice the higher goal for the lower goal. See, but Krishna's style was to sacrifice the lower goal for the higher. He didn't believe in anything. You see, he didn't believe in time. He didn't believe. So some people, you see, all the time slaves of this thing. So I played tricks, as I told you. He didn't believe in time. The way he did everything was so childlike, sweet, beautiful, and the way he used to turn around people. You see, like Sudama, when he came to him to meet. Imagine. Then Sudama, an old friend of his, with all tattered and torn clothes, he comes to the main door. He rushes there, with all his ornaments, everything, just hugs him into it. Otherwise, you see here, say, if you meet somebody, I know some of the ministers who were just like, they used to wear half pants before me, little boys, you see. But you go there, it's all right, make her sit there. Then you sit down there for 2 hours in a cold room, then they just come and look at you, and they say, I don't recognize, who are you? Your own brother can do the same. This is the country. Now, so this is not the thing. You see, he for him, love was the main thing. How to express love. How he rushed out with all his ornaments, everything, without wearing chappals. He just rushed out, opened the door. Oh God, my great friend has come. Ah, come. He didn't see whether he had taken a bath or not. He's coming all the way. Here people will say, oh God, my sari will be spoiled, my clothes will be spoiled. It should be clean, it should not be spoiled. Don't learn all these bad habits. In love, nobody's born. In love, nobody thinks of these things. What is clothes? It can be changed. But a heart which is hurt, you cannot change. We hurt the people for small things. Like I knew another horrible lady who lived in America. She looked like a Aya all the time to me, otherwise. But she used to think no end of herself. She used to tie up her hair like this, you see. She had her own style, I don't know what it was. I couldn't locate that in America. And this one was so particular about her tie, you see. So one day she invited us for tea, and we all were to go. Now, myself and Mrs. Nagan Singh, is a very nice, dignified lady, and she's a Maharani and all that, and we were rather late because our husband didn't turn up, they were busy with their work. So she got very angry. She said, why did you come so late? After all, you see, if the husband had not come, you could have come earlier. I said, we were waiting for our husbands to come so early. I was so, you see, annoyed. Mrs. Nagan Singh was just pinching me, you see. She said that I don't say anything. Then, you see, Mrs. Nagan Singh couldn't bear it. She said, we are not going to have any tea because I think we can get better tea in our house without all this talk. So we got up and walked off. You see, but she was so funny and she started shouting at us. Why did you come late? So actually, why did she invite us? She invited us for tea, to talk to us nicely, to be kind to us. Instead of that, she was angry with us because we were late. Just imagine. So we can have tea in our own house. We didn't go to listen to her angry words, isn't it? We just went to see her. So this is what one should understand, that Krishna's life was full of love. He didn't mind anything in love. Whatever sort it was, it is all love. And you see your mother also. You know very well that I am very particular on neatness myself, extremely neat myself. In my house, it's a huge house, you know, and you should see the photographs of my house sometime, so you will know how I live there. Extremely neat, I am very neat and tidy. But I never tell anybody else about it. I myself will go and clean my own things. Today in the bathroom it was all lying hodgepodge and all that. I washed it myself, I cleaned it, kept it. I didn't tell anyone. I don't want to hurt it. Why should I hurt anyone? If I have to do it, I'll do it. And even if they dirty it, I never tell them that you should not dirty, you should not do like that. You see, you should have that much sense that you should not hurt anyone. Why are you cleaning the house? For whom? You are cleaning the house to make others happy. But cleaning for cleaning's sake has no sense. Why are you keeping the time? To keep others pleased. You are not doing it for time's sake. You are doing it for pleasing others. But by that you are displeasing others. No use being there. No use doing these things. I never grudge about anything, you have noticed it. Despite the fact that I live in my own private way. I live in a very neat and clean way myself. I'm very clean myself. You see, when I cook very well. But I see people cook in a very lethargic manner. If I take any day's work, I do it in such a meticulous way, so beautifully. I see to it that I do it proper. But people, when I give them any work, they just are absolutely careless about it. Don't bother. No, what? You can't say it. So what I am trying to tell you, that it is better that you see yourself, that you look after what you want to do yourself, but don't spoil the heart of others. Don't injure others. Don't say things which are harsh. Forget it as far as possible. Just try to forget it. And this will help you a lot, because this kind of attention mounts up very much. And this is what Krishna hit in his life. He just wanted to crush the tension of people because of time, because of vidhi nishedas, because of funny ideas about religion. All this he wanted to kill. He said this doesn't exist in that area where I reside. So this is what one has to learn from his life, that you should try to be yourself very neat and clean. You should try to be yourself very generous. You should try to be yourself doing all the work. You shouldn't say, I was doing all this postering and this fellow didn't do. So what? Who asked you to do it? You better not. If you think you are doing something, you better not. But if you think you are doing for your pleasure's sake, all right. If I am cooking, I just cook. I cook, I enjoy it. I don't bother how much my servant has done or anybody else has done. I do everything. If it comes to that, I will wash and clean and sweep and so on, do everything. If it has to be done, I am enjoying it. Because you don't enjoy your work, you want others to do what he has done. They have not done, I have not done. So, if I do, he will all not do, so I should not. This is not the way. That means you don't enjoy the work of God. Any work. You can wash the floor, anything. Shri Krishna, you know that he went and cleared the झूठा शब्द नहीं अंग्रेजी में No. Leftover food of the guests who were there. He cleaned all that. And just imagine, in India, only the sweepers or somebody like that do that. Himself did at the place of Yudhishthira, Dharmaraj. At his place he went and did. So just imagine, Christ washed the feet of his disciples. So for them, no work is higher or lower. It is just what gives them joy that they do. And everything is great for them. You know that Sri Krishna's life is so full of such incidents that you can't imagine how far he has gone in showing that your position, your the money, the way you live has no meaning at all. It is all absent. And what is most important is that we should not hurt anyone, we should not trouble anyone, we should not try to injure anybody's feelings. On the contrary, we should be extremely sweet. In a sweet manner, we should do things. And that's how he judged. When he told somebody some work and he could judge a person that what sort of a person he is. Immediately could judge that how deep the person is. You see, with dedication, a little work, like Rama's life as we have seen, Shabari took out every little berry and tested it. That it should not be sour. You see, like that, they judged a person, how sincere and devoted that person is. Little work you do, how beautifully it is. And it comes out very well. If your devotion is alright, if you are absolutely positive personality, it works out well. But otherwise it will fizzle out, you will do all kinds of mistakes, because the heart is not there. So the heart should be there. This is Sri Krishna's speciality, that his heart was there, and in his heart resided Shiva. This time we had a puja in Vitthala's place, because I wanted to take now Shiva to Vithala. It is always the Vithala went to Shiva. But this time Shiva had to go to Vithala, so that the people in their bhakti, in their behavior, in their everything should remember that they have to become the spirit. In Sri Krishna's bhakti, they should know that Krishna did everything so that you should become the spirit. You should not be bound by gunas, by kala, by anything, but you should be free people. He just tried to free you from all these things. But he didn't want you to be people of frivolity. You could be frolic, but you cannot be frivolous people. And the frivolity and all that is just abandonment. But what he wanted you to get rid of all these bandhanas which were keeping you down. I think we have had a nice time in this Holi, and we should always have such a nice time, always with Sri Krishna's blessings. You all should enjoy your Holi, but the greatest Holi is within yourself, when you fill yourself with all kinds of colors. Your nature should be such that everybody should enjoy that color. That color that is within you, the color of beauty. Not artificial, just showing off, just giving some things without any love. I tell you, yesterday I went to the market just to buy some presents for you. And I just went, and I tell you, I was just with full heart in it. And I got exactly, for the foreigners I had to buy 45 pieces, exactly, and such sweet things that when you see that you are going to love it. Just sweet things I got. And I just felt, see that, it's my love. Just the idea that I have to give something to these people, how it has worked. So we'll do that ceremony now of giving presents to all the foreign people, because Holi is the day you are supposed to give some presents. Alright? So we have something for you to be given. First, we would like to give something to Rustam, who has contributed substantially, very substantially, his personal own money. I think nobody has contributed so much as Rustam has done. So give him a hand. And the another person who has substantially contributed personal money is Warren. So give him a hand. just now we have to think of these two, but there are many who are coming up. I must say, Gavin has decided to spare some money for the ashram, and also who else? Vicky, where is she? Vicky also is going to spare some money for the ashram of England. Let us see how it works out. But do it with full heart, because it's not yet working out. There's something wrong somewhere. I think that nothing materializing. So it is better to think about it, what's gone wrong with it, and I'm sure it will work out. There is another gentleman here, I don't know if he's here, the old gentleman, who has donated, who has made a will to donate money for Sahaja Yoga. There are many people who have donated money like that. But today I think we must give a hand to Mr. Venugopalan for doing the substantial work. And for Subramanyam and Alan. Who have tried to do their level best to create this ashram. Now regarding this ashram, I think I'll have to write down certain rules and regulations. Cannot be like Sri Krishna, because I think people do not even have yet the responsibility to understand that the ashram is a mandir, is a temple, and the way they behave sometimes in a temple is surprising. Another person who has to be given a special ovation is Yogi Mahajan, because he has substantially helped the whole thing in such a way, he's geared it up. And apart from that, his idea about a temple is absolutely correct, how people should behave towards it. It should come from within yourself. This is your mother's house, and how you should behave. You should not talk loudly. You are entering into a temple, into a church, and you should respect it. When you come in, you must respect it. Even the outside of the thing should be touched on your forehead. It's a temple, and a temple of a living mother who is here. So you must try to respect this temple. I see people throw away things here and there. No use getting angry with them, because I think they have not yet realized that they are the saints and they have to behave with the dignity of saints. So this, I would say that Yogi Mahajan has really played a very dynamic role in really gearing up Sahaja Yoga here. Then our Mr. Verma Sahab, whom I must say that he has been such a help to all of us. We must thank him very much for one thing, and that is the greatest thing he has done, is to give you profits in your sari buying and things like that. He has saved so much money for you. Now,
meticulous accounting.
Meticulous accounting and everything. Now you have got Rai Sahib here who is working out your Nirmala Yoga magazine, and now the postage side is increased, and I think they need little to increase a little postage on that. So I think £1 more they want, is it? How many?
4 pounds more. Or 3 pounds more.
£3 more to be added because of the increased pricing and increase.
Double.
It was only £3, I think was ridiculous. £6 is better. I think better make it £7. ऐसे हिंदुस्तानियों से भी लीजिए, हिंदुस्तानी बड़े कंजूस हैं सहयोग के।
माता जी 30 का 40।
हाँ
30 रुपए की बजाय 40 रुपए का।
40 अच्छा नंबर नहीं, 51 करिए, 51 रुपये लीजिए। उसका हिसाब किताब रखिए, उसमें अच्छे पब्लिकेशन करिए, उसकी इम्प्रूवमेंट करिए। 51 रुपया कोई ज़्यादा नहीं है। अरे साहब, एक फेस पाउडर यहाँ मिलता है 51 रुपया का। 51 रुपये से कम नहीं, क्योंकि या तो 11 रुपया रखिए, 51 रुपये।
श्री माता जी, कृपया हमें विराट का अंग प्रत्यंग बना दीजिए और हमें सामूहिक चेतना दीजिए। श्री माता जी, please make us part and parcel of the whole. Please bless us with collective consciousness. श्री माता जी के चरणों में नतमस्तक होकर प्रणाम करेंगे, फिर बंधन लेंगे. We all will bow down at Shri Mataji's lotus feet, express our gratitude for all her blessings, and then take bandhan. जय श्री माता जी.